A very good morning to you all my dear students. Hope you all are healthy, fit and fine at home. So in the last video I am going to start the chapter number 8 pollution, and in this video we are basically study about the pollution. Pollution means contamination of natural environment that will be harmful to the ecosystems is called as a pollution. Next we are going to study about the pollutants. Pollutants means factors affecting the natural functions of the ecosystem and causing harmful effects on abiotic and biotic factors are called as a pollutants. So जिससे पोल्यूशन होता है उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं, पोल्यूटेंट्स. एंड पोल्यूटेंट्स अफेक्ट द अबायोटिक एंड बायोटिक फैक्टर्स. अबायोटिक फैक्टर्स मीन्स abiotic means water, soil, etc. and biotic factors means plants, animals and microbes. Then next we are going to study about the pollutants may be natural or man-made. Natural pollutants are destroyed due to course of time by nature's rule. However, man-made pollutants are not. And next we are going to study about the first, air pollution. So air pollution means contamination of the air by harmful substances like poisonous gases, smoke, particulate matter, microbes, etc. is called as a air pollution. Then next we are going to study about the reasons of air pollution. So there are two reasons of air pollution. First one is natural reason, second one is man-made reason. So in the natural reasons, volcanic eruption, earthquake, cyclones, forest fire and microbes in the air. And in man-made reasons, fuel, then industrialization, atomic energy plants and burst. So hope students you understood the reasons of air pollution, the natural reasons and the man-made reasons. Then we are going to study about the air pollutant sources and effects. So these all are the various air pollutants, their sources and effects. Okay, so today I am going to start the new topic, effects of air pollution on plants and animals. So first one we are going to study about the effect on plants. So first one is stomata get closed. Stomata means any of the very small holes in the surface of the leaf or the stem that allows gases to pass it in and out. Okay, आपने देखा होगा जो पत्ते होते हैं, पत्तों पर क्या एक होल रहता है. So by effect of air pollution this stomata get closed. Second one, slowing down the rate of photosynthesis. Third one, growth is retarded, leaves fall off or become yellow. So growth of the plants is retarded means उसकी growth नहीं होती. Then leaves fall or becomes yellow. जो leaves होते हैं वो fall होते हैं और becomes yellow. Then next one we are going to study about the effects of air pollution on animals. So first one is respiration. Respiration is adversely affected. Then second one is irritation of the eyes. Respiration means breathing. Okay, so respiration is adversely affected and irritation of eyes. So these all are the effect of air pollution on plants and animal. On plants stomata get closed, जो पत्तों पर जो होल रहते वो क्या क्लोज हो जाते, that is called as a stomata. Then slowing down the rate of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis means जो प्लांट्स की फूड बनाने की जो प्रोसेस होती है सो वो स्लो हो जाती है, स्लोइंग डाउन ऑफ रेट ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस. देन थर्ड वन, ग्रोथ इज रिटार्डेड, लीव्स फॉल ऑफ और बिकम्स येलो. देन effect of air pollution on animals, that is respiration is adversely affected, irritation of the eyes. Next one is, can you recall? First one, what is the importance of ozone layer? Okay, so we are already discussed in the 6th standard ozone layer. So ozone layer is very important because the rays coming from the sun is very harmful to the living things. Okay, so these rays are absorbed by this ozone layer. And it can be save the life from the earth. Okay, so that's why the ozone layer is very important, because ozone layer protects the everything living on the earth from ultraviolet rays coming from the sun. Okay, and it is very harmful to the all the living things, and this ozone layer absorb these rays. So there is a importance of ozone layer. Then second one is, what are the reasons, second one, what are the reasons of depletion in ozone layer? Depletion means to reduce the amount of something. Ozone की layer deplete means कम होती जा रही है. Why? What is the reasons? So reasons are, ozone depletion occurs when chlorofluorocarbon, that is CFC, found in aerosol, spray cans and refrigerants are released into the atmosphere. So the first reason of the depletion of ozone layer is, ozone layer depletion occurs when chlorofluorocarbons, that is CFC, found in aerosol, spray cans and refrigerants are released into the atmosphere. Second one, chlorofluorocarbon cause chemical reaction that break down the ozone molecules, reducing ozone's ultraviolet radiation absorbing capacity. So these all are the reasons of depletion in ozone layer. Okay, so next topic is effect of, next topic is this one, effect of air pollution of plants and animals. So first one is depletion in ozone layer. So we are already discussed, the ozone layer is very important because the rays coming from the sun, it is very harmful to all the living things, and this ozone layer absorb these ultraviolet rays. So depletion of ozone layer, earlier we have studied that ozone layer is present below the stratosphere. So we are already discussed in the previous standard, the ozone layer is present below the stratosphere. The ozone layer present in the stratosphere at the height of 48 kilometers from the earth. So ozone layer is present at the 48 kilometers from the earth surface. It protects the living world of the earth from ultraviolet rays, that is UVB, radiating from the sun. So we are already discussed, the ozone layer protects the living world of the earth from ultraviolet rays, that is UVB, ultraviolet B, radiating from the sun. However, nowadays ozone layer is getting depleted due to the following reasons. So nowadays the ozone layer is getting depleted due to the following reasons. So first one is greenhouse effect and global warming. Okay, so first reason of the depletion of the ozone layer is greenhouse effect. Look at here, greenhouse effect and the global warming. So though CO2 is present in very less quantity in atmosphere, it plays very important role of absorption of solar heat. So CO2 means carbon dioxide, that is present in the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide is present in the atmosphere is very less quantity it plays, but this carbon dioxide plays very important role of absorption of solar heat. Over the 100 years, proportion of carbon dioxide has been increased due to the industrialization, and over the last 100 years, the proportion of carbon dioxide has been increased due to the industrialization. बहुत सारे इंडस्ट्री जो बढ़ गए, इसके वजह से क्या proportion of carbon dioxide भी बढ़ गया है, increase हो गया है, has been increased due to the industrialization. Effect of this carbon dioxide on the earth's temperature is nothing but the greenhouse effect, and the effect of this carbon dioxide on the earth temperature is nothing but the greenhouse effect. Similar to carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, methane and CFC, the full form of CFC is chlorofluorocarbon, also trap the heat. Collectively, these are called as a greenhouse gases. So carbon dioxide is present in very less quantity in the atmosphere, but the carbon dioxide plays very important role of absorption of the solar heat, and over the last 100 years the proportion of the carbon dioxide has been increased due to the industrialization बढ़ने से carbon dioxide का proportion क्या हुआ, increase हुआ है. And effect of this carbon dioxide on the earth's temperature is nothing but the greenhouse effect. Similar to the carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, methane and CFC means chlorofluorocarbon, also trap the heat, and collectively these are called as a greenhouse gases. So these all are the greenhouse gases, that is the carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, methane and chlorofluorocarbon. Global temperature is gradually increasing due to the greenhouse effect, and due to the greenhouse effect जो वर्ल्ड का टेम्परेचर है वो ग्रेजुअली इंक्रीज होते जा रहा है. gradually increasing due to the greenhouse effect. Due to this, atmosphere is changing, causing disturbances in the agricultural yield. Distribution of wild animals, icebergs and glaciers are melting, causing increasing in the sea level. So global temperature is increasing due to the greenhouse effect, and due to this, atmosphere is changing, causing disturbances in the agriculture yield. Distribution of the wild animals, icebergs and glaciers are melting, causing increasing in the sea level. So this is the greenhouse effect. Next and very important topic is acid rain. So what is meant by acid rain? Oxides of sulfur, nitrogen and are released into the atmosphere through the burning of coal, timber and fuel oil. So here, look at here. Here is the burning fuels. Here is the burning fuels. Okay. So oxides of sulfur and nitrogen are released into the atmosphere through burning of coal. Timber means जो wood होता है. Okay, timber means wood. And fuel oils, these oxides mix with the rainwater, and these oxides, look at here, this is sulfur dioxide, then nitrogen dioxide, then carbon dioxide. Look at here, students, these gases are mixed in the atmosphere, and those oxides mix with the rainwater and the form acid like sulfuric acid, nitric acid, nitrous acid, etc. And this acid mixed with the raindrops, and this acid it mixed with the raindrops. Look at here, this acid mixed with the raindrops and snowflakes and down as a rain, called is as a acid rain. Okay, so the oxides of sulfur, look at here, sulfur and nitrogen are released into the atmosphere through the burning of coal, timber and fuel oils, and those oxides mixed with the rainwater. Look at here, this SO2, that is sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide and carbon dioxide are mixed with the atmosphere, are mixed with the acid like sulfuric acid, nitrous acid are mixed with the rainwater. This acid are mixed with the rainwater. These acid mixed with the raindrops and snowflakes. Snowflakes means one of small soft white pieces of the frozen water that fall together as a snow. This acid mixed with the raindrops and snowflakes come down as a rain is called as a acid rain. So this is the acid rain. Then next, so hope student you understood the topic acid rain. Okay. Next one is very important topic. What is the effects of acid rain on the living organisms? Okay. So first one is acidity of the soil. Look at here. Acidity of soil and water bodies increases due to the acid rain. So acidity of the soil and water bodies increases due to the acid rain. It harms the aquatic organisms, plants and entire forest life. And the acid rain is वेरी हार्मफुल टू द एक्वेटिक, जो पानी में रहते, जो ऑर्गेनिजम्स पानी में रहते हैं उनके लिए, प्लांट्स एंड एंटायर फॉरेस्ट लाइफ. Total ecosystem are adversely affected, and the total ecosystem are adversely affected. Ecosystem means, an ecosystem is the large community of living organisms, that is plants, animals and microbes in a particular area. Second one is, second effects of acid rain is erosion of buildings. Erosion means to destroy something slowly. So erosion of buildings, burst historical monuments, bridges, metal idols, wire fences etc. occur due to the acid rain. So erosion होता है building का, historical monuments का, bridges, metal idols, wire fences etc. occurs due to the acid rain. Third one, heavy metals like mercury and calcium are absorbed up by the plants and thereby enter the food chain indirectly due to the acid rain. And the heavy metals like mercury and cadmium are absorbed up by plants and thereby enter the food chain indirectly due to the acid rain. And these metals, mercury and cadmium, is harmful for the living organisms. Fourth one, due to the acidification of water in water bodies and pipe, leaching of metal and plastic material occurs in water and thereby serious health problems arise. So this is the effects of acid rain. Okay, So hope students you understood the effects of acid rain and the concept acid rain. Now the next topic is preventive measures of एयर पोल्यूशन. हाउ टू प्रिवेंट, हम एयर पोल्यूशन कैसे कम कर सकते हैं या उसको प्रिवेंट कैसे कर सकते हैं. सो द फर्स्ट वन इज स्मोक इमर्जिंग फ्रॉम फैक्ट्रीज कंटेन्स हार्मफुल पार्टिकल्स, हेंस पोल्यूशन कंट्रोलिंग मशीनरी शुड बी यूज. सो जो स्मोक निकलता है इंडस्ट्री से, फैक्ट्रीज से, स्मोक इमर्जिंग फ्रॉम द फैक्ट्रीज कंटेन्स हार्मफुल पार्टिकल्स, हेंस pollution controlling machinery should be used. Example is arresters and the filters. So arrestor means the device which are used to remove particular air pollutants. Arrestor means the device which are used to remove particular air pollutants. Second preventive measure for air pollution is proper disposal of the stinking waste generated in cities. So proper disposal of the sting means to have a very strong and unpleasant smell. जो proper disposal, जो उसका smell आता है, so it should be proper disposal of the stinking waste generated in the cities. Third one, control on atomic test, chemical weapons, etc. And the fourth one is control or ban over chlorofluorocarbon production. CFC means chlorofluorocarbon production. So these four are the preventive measures of air pollution. Next one is, do you know air quality index? It is important for citizens to know the extent of air pollution in their city so as to define the air quality index. Proportion of sulfur dioxide, SO2 means sulfur dioxide, CO means carbon monoxide, and NO2 means nitrogen dioxide, ozone, particulate matter, etc. is measured every day. So boards indicating the air quality index are displayed in busy squares in metro cities. So जो बोर्ड होते हैं जो बड़े बड़े सिटीज़ होते हैं उस पर बोर्ड्स इंडिकेट्स द एयर क्वालिटी इंडेक्स आर डिस्प्लेस इन बिजी स्क्वायर्स इन द मेट्रो सिटीज़. सो ये सब जो बड़ी बड़ी सिटीज़ होते हैं उनमें एयर क्वालिटी इंडेक्स दिखाते हैं बड़े बड़े बोर्ड पर. नेक्स्ट वन इज, डू यू नो air pollutants with sulfur cause color change in paints, oil paintings, nylon, cotton fabrics, leather articles and paper, etc. So air pollutants sulfur cause color change in paints, oil paintings, nylon, cotton fabrics, leather articles and papers, etc. So today we are going to study about the effect of air pollution on plants and animals. So plants, stomata get closed, slowing down the rate of photosynthesis, then growth is retarded, leaves fall off or becomes yellow. Animals, respiration is adversely affected, irritation of eyes. Then next we are going to study about the effect of air pollution on plants and animals, that is depletion of the ozone layer, then greenhouse effect and the global warming. Then next we are going to study about the acid rain and the effect of acid rain. And the last topic we are going to study about in this video, preventive measures of air pollution. So students, hope you should understood the effects of air pollution on plants and animals, acid rain, then greenhouse effect, effects of acid rain and the preventive measures of the air pollution. If you have any doubt in this video, you can ask me anytime. Thank you. Have a nice day.